Welcome to WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair, and here's a look at your headlines. A federal judge has denied Alec Murdaugh's banker, Russell Laffitte, the right to a new trial. Laffitte's attorneys had filed an appeal so Alec Murdaugh could repeat testimony from his murder trial when he said that Laffitte had no idea about Murdaugh's plans to steal money from clients. Now, Judge Richard Gergel said that in light of Murdaugh's trial and conviction, Murdaugh would not be a credible witness. This is the second time that an appeal has been filed by Laffitte. It has been denied as well. This latest decision means Laffitte will be sentenced on 6 bank fraud-related counts and could get a maximum of 30 years. If you're a state employee, congratulations. The state legislature has agreed to give you either a $2,500 pay raise or a 5% raise, whichever is higher. The finally passed state budget appropriates $155 million more to cover those raises. Now, there are still a couple of more minor budget issues to reconcile next week during a special session, including earmarks or special projects many members are asking for individually that total somewhere between $300 and $400 million. Well, one of the reasons the state is feeling good about its financial situation is the increased collection of sales taxes that's giving the legislature nearly $1 billion more than the $3.5 billion extra it was already working on spending. $1.3 billion has already been committed to attracting Scout Motors in the Midlands. Economists expect things to slow down in the second half of the year. And speaking of the state's overall economic health, the latest unemployment numbers for March show that more than 1,000 South Carolinians have lost their jobs so far this year, and another 1,300 are expected to be out of work in the coming months. The state's latest unemployment rate is at 3.2%, just shy of the national rate at 3.4%. Now, 2.3 million people are working in the state, and more than 11,000 jobs were added in March over February. None of the major company layoffs have been reported in our part of the Low Country. Congaree Golf Club in Ridgeland is likely to remain a relief pitcher for the PGA Tour for now. The PGA announced a tournament in Myrtle Beach for next year. The Myrtle Beach Classic doesn't have a date yet, but it will be an opposite field event to one of the designated events next year. It will have a purse of about half the size of a regular PGA Tour event, about $4 million, and it will be held at the Dunes Golf and Beach Club. Dates for next season's tournaments, including the RBC Heritage Tournament, have not yet been announced, nor have the elevated tournaments been announced either. Now, if you'd like information on these stories and more, please visit the news sources on your screen and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHITV.com. And now with a look at sports, here's Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by Lowco Sports. 3 Lowco girls soccer teams will play for a state championship on Saturday, and at least one of them is guaranteed to take home a title. Hilton Head Prep sucked the drama out of a highly anticipated rematch with John Paul II in the SCISA 3A semifinals, routing the Golden Warriors 8-2 to leave no doubt after 2 competitive matchups in the regular season. Callah Dando scored a hat trick and added an assist, and Ashley Brothers had 2 goals and 3 assists to lead a dominant effort from the Dolphins, who will face Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach in Saturday's title game. The Saints edged 2-time defending state champion Hilton Head Christian Academy 3-2 in the other semifinal, ending the Eagles' reign. It will be an All-Beaufort final in the SCISA 1A-2A bracket, with crosstown rivals Beaufort Academy and Holy Trinity meeting for all the marbles. BA blazed to a 5-1 win over Patrick Henry at home last night, getting a hat trick and an assist from Keiley Good and a pair of goals from Ella Cooler. Holy Trinity earned a second shot at the Eagles and an opportunity to avenge a 3-1 regular season loss with a thrilling shootout win at Cambridge Academy on Wednesday. Izzy Harder scored the Mighty Lions' only goal in regulation and buried the clinching penalty, and Abby Schaub gave a stellar performance in goal. It's been a magical week for the Beaufort Eagles, but the softball team's run ended in the district finals with a 6-2 loss at Marlboro County. Just a handful of games on tap tonight, but they're all big ones this time of year. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks very much, Justin. Maria Soden now has the weather. Maria?
Thanks, Allie. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to continue to see those temperatures rising, and we are going to see some thunderstorms this weekend. Taking a look at Friday, however, it's going to be nice and sunny with some clouds. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 79, a low of 69. Bluffton's going to have a high of 81, a low of 68. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 80 and a low of 68. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:28 and sunset's going to be at 8:10. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide is going to be at 9:51 a.m. and high tide is going to be at 2:41 p.m. Taking a look into this weekend, a little bit into next week. Saturday is going to be sunny with highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. Come Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy with thunderstorms in the afternoon, and the rain is going to continue on into the evening. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s, lows in the upper 60s. And then come Monday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with a couple of thunder showers throughout the afternoon. And then the rain is going to continue on into the evening again with highs in the 80s and lows in the upper 60s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Maria. Still to come on the WHHI News, we'll find out about Meals on Wheels, we'll find about the Bluffton Sunset Parties, and we'll get some ideas for entertainment, arts, and events from Diane Fisher-Simmons later. Don't go away.